Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at helium mining versus Chia mining. Which one is more profitable and which one can you even get your hands on the equipment? So I want to start off with an email that came out 9 days ago from Helium website. They sent it out, and if you're on the Helium forum, you'll get this. And this is basically talking about the FreedomFi router, Helium miner, that they launched in collaboration with FreedomFi. And if you go to the website, there was a link previously that you could pre-order and put a $100 refundable deposit down to get a spot in this line to receive one of these gateways. Unfortunately, it closed because they're overwhelmed with the amount of orders that got flooded, because this is the hot thing. People want to have helium miners. They think they're going to make a boatload of money. And to be fair, I believe they are going to make a boatload of money. But they're not going to fulfill these orders until September is what they said. That's their goal, because they didn't expect as many orders as they got. Basically, they don't even know the prices of these yet. So that's why a lot of people put the $100 deposit down. They just wanted to be the first ones to get it, because this could be huge. I mean, they're going to add 5G to the Helium network. They're going to start to compete with companies like Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, companies that are really well established. And I think this is really impressive. If I go to Chia is different, because if you look at Chia, it is a singular mining operation right now. There are no pools. They talked about pools in November, how they were thinking about it, but the whole idea behind Chia was to be decentralized. And if they think about doing pools, it's kind of being a centralized system. I highlighted it right here. But they also talked to some benefits, such as if there's people, let's say I have 1 terabyte worth of storage. This is approximately 1 terabyte. My expected time to win is 1 year. All right. And I have 1 year for the chance to earn $66 about that. It depends on the price of Chia. I mean, if you look at it, you're going to have a year of downtime, give or take a couple weeks, give or take even a couple years, because this network is growing rapidly. Chia pool mining hit 1 exabyte of storage 6 days ago, and now it's already at 2.4. So this is escalating very quickly. People are noticing that this is possibly a very profitable thing. But if you don't keep up with this pool, this singular solo mining pool, there's a very low chance that you're actually going to win anything. You're going to have to keep adding hard drives and just keep buying and spending money for the chance to win a couple Chia, because we're already past the point where the initial boom was, and where people didn't quite know about it, and everyone jumped on it now. So now everyone pretty much knows about it. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you know about Chia to some extent. So that is my opinion on that. I really don't think you guys are at the best opportunity to be jumping into it. Maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe even like a month ago when they announced it, would have been a better time. But we're here now, and I can say that I've bought into this. I have a couple hard drives, and they're just building plots. And the problem is there's so much storage that isn't even plotted yet that people have bought, because it takes a lot of time to plot all these hard drives, that I think this is going to grow to like 5 exabytes by the end of May, which is just crazy, especially with the massive growth this has seen, and especially since it just went live on, I believe, Hotbit. It just went live, the price of it, on May 3rd, I believe. It's just crazy stuff. Now, if you look at Helium compared to Chia, I talked about it in my previous video. I think your guys' best bet, if you guys want to do a helium miner, is to get the Bobcat Miner, because this seems to be the only one that people actually have trouble ordering, and that's a good thing for us. It's also a bad thing for people who don't understand cryptocurrency. But if you want to buy the Bobcat Miner, you have to send USDC or USDT, USD Tether, to a crypto mining or a crypto address. When you click buy now, you got to select the right one if you're in the US or Europe. Unfortunately, these are the only 2 frequencies they have, but you buy it, you click you have to accept it as policy. It adds to cart, enter in your information, and then you have to send the money. And you have to send a certain amount. You can't go under. You can go over, but you're not going to get that money back. There's no refunds on that. And I don't believe Bobcat has any refunds on this stuff itself. Now, this is very interesting, because if I go to Newegg and I want to buy hard drives to mine Chia, And this is the Chia platform for Windows. It's still syncing. It's way behind because I haven't opened this in a long time on this computer. But I can buy a 6 terabyte hard drive, and I can guarantee you that there's a return policy on this. There's no doubt about it. You don't have to worry about, you know, I bought this and then I didn't make any money, and then I go to the Chia calculator. This time might double to like 3 years and 2 weeks. Who knows? With just the 6 terabytes that you have. So it's stuff to consider. I think if you guys are looking at picking between Chia and Helium, I think your best bet is Chia right now, especially like I said, they're thinking about doing pools. They might implement them soon. They're already making motherboards in China with 32 SATA ports, and that's how you connect the hard drives. So that's insane. I remember when they started to make these insane motherboards just for cryptocurrency mining Ethereum. They had a whole bunch of PCIe slots or PCIe Express slots, and you just plugged in all your adapters and your risers, and you started mining with one board. So now they're looking at doing it with these motherboards. Let's take a look at it. I mean, this is just insane. You guys are going to see a lot of stuff coming out like this, and it's going to be priced heavy because they know that people want this. There's going to be a high demand for this kind of stuff, so they're going to supply it at a high price. It looks like it's got 2 Ethernet ports, which I don't understand. Maybe there's 2 computers going on here. I only see 1 CPU, but it won't fit in any standard chassis. It'll have to be in a special box. That's interesting. There's a whole bunch of okay, but basically this is what's happening. They're noticing that there is a massive demand for this Chia platform, especially since it was launched. I believe it's on CoinMarketCap now. If I search Chia, the Chia network coin, it is priced at $609, and it was launched, yes, May 3rd at $1,500. You can only get it on a certain number of platforms right now. I expect it to change greatly. But think about these people who got into Chia mining early. These people that got in when it was worth, 1 petabyte, like stuff like that. I think that's one of the measurements. It's 1 PB, like stuff like this. Even if you got in when it was 1 terabyte, if you were one of the first users, you had a chance of getting a serious amount of Helium. And now you're holding it right now, Chia, and now you're holding it at $607. So Helium right now, or I keep mixing up my words, Chia right now could be very profitable for these initial people. But like I said, if you're getting into it, I don't know if this is going to be as profitable. There's a huge risk because, like I said, this is going to expand vastly. People already have I don't even know what YIB, but there's probably that much storage already on this network, and it just has to be plotted to the network. That's insane. But hopefully Chia comes out with these pools. They were talking about it. Hopefully they come out with it soon, because then it'll give everyone an opportunity. If I have 1 terabyte and some other person has 1 petabyte, or I think it's a petabyte, we both have the same chance at winning. And basically they're gonna mine a block, and then it's going to be distributed to everyone who contributed to the block. So if you guys want to get into Chia mining, there's a great walkthrough by Coin Breakthrough. I'm going to put that in the comments, in the description below. I don't think I can do any more justice than how he wrote it. He did a very well job on presenting that. But this is probably your best bet. I would stay away from Helium mining unless you want to order the Bobcat Miner. But keep in mind, these delays are insane. So if you want to get this stuff and start mining right away, your best option is Chia mining, because you can go on Newegg. There's deals all the time on Newegg. Look at this. They got $50 off, 24% off. Then you got $50 off on a 2 terabyte hard drive. I mean, this storage, they're just throwing at you guys. They want to get rid of this. They know this is a huge market that people are going to start buying into. And you're going to start to notice very soon there's probably going to be a hard drive shortage because of how profitable this is going to be once they launch the pools, if they launch the pools. Even if they don't launch the pools, there's always the fear of missing out factor that a lot of people want to jump onto because they're scared and they're like, oh, I want to make all this money. So they spend $1,000, $2,000 on all these hard drives. If you want to get into it, you got to buy it now. That's all I got to say. Same with the Bobcat Miner. The longer you wait, the longer you wait to buy, the longer you're going to have to wait to start making money. So I'm not saying impulse buy, do your research, but my recommendation, get the Bobcat Miner or start buying some hard drives, because that's your best bet at making some money on Chia and Helium. And I have to say, this is not financial advice, but I'm just telling you guys how I feel, what I would do, and that is it. So I'll talk to you all in the next video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out.